Several years ago, I was with my agent, Yates & Yates. In fact, Matt Yates is here with me today. He and his father have been with me from the day when Developing the Leader Within You was the first book they represented me on, and we've had a phenomenal partnership through these years. And so about 8 or 10 years ago, we decided to go shopping the books in New York City to the 5 major publishers. And so we had a nice dinner meeting that night in the hotel as we were getting ready for the next 2 days to take the book or the books I was going to write and talk to them about, deals and that kind of stuff. And when we finished, I pulled over into the corner of the lobby where nobody else was there, and I got my paper out, and I asked myself a question. If I was the publisher and I was talking to Maxwell tomorrow, and I was thinking about giving him a contract, what's the question I would ask him? And I thought about that for a little bit, and then I thought, I know what I'd ask him. If I was asking Maxwell tomorrow, I would ask him, do you have any more books in you? Because at that time, I'd written about 40 books. I mean, if you've written 40 books, you kind of look at the person and say, are you done? Are you tapped out? Do you have anything else to say? So I got my legal pad out, and I got my pen out, and I started writing the books I want to write. I haven't written them yet, and I thought, I got to write that one. Oh, my gosh, that'll be so good. And, that'll be a good one. Oh, yeah, I love that one. Oh, yes. Oh, and 20 minutes later, I had like 13 books. And the next day, we're at Random House. First meeting, CEO's in there, said, John, we love your numbers. We're glad we're meeting. We're very interested. But he said, to be honest with you, I've got a question I got to ask you. Do you have any more books in you? Can I have the floor? I got up in that New York City board meeting, and I started walking in the room, and I said, I got to write this book. Let me tell you about this book. Let me tell you why I got to write it. And I got on that for like 2 minutes. But there's another book. In fact, this one should be the first one, not the second one. Because I'm for 20 minutes, I'm walking around, and I'm just talking about these books and what's going to do and how I can hardly wait to write them. And he stops me. He stops. He says, no more. Down, boy. Down, boy. He said, can we just buy your contract out from your present publisher? We're ready. Now listen to me very carefully. They were ready because I had more. And I had more before in me. Listen to me carefully. You'll never sell whatever you're trying to sell if you don't have more, and if you don't have more before. Nobody. Come on, talk to me now. Talk to me. Nobody wants to buy less and less and fewer, and it's a dead end. And where's that begin? Right inside your heart, right inside your mind. It's how you think. It's how you feel. That's where the passion comes. And that's the vision that's contagious.